learn one for the guitar. I've taken guitar lessons about January, so I haven't been started the last couple months or so making guitar appearance, and I haven't been out and about too much because I was very busy with work. In September is the end of the fiscal year, so pretty much pitch tent at work. It's great to be back though. We'll start out with a song I've played a few times about losing a love to a stalker called Better Than Me. Some of you heard this. You came into my love life and it lasted a short while. It seemed that I was happy because I often wore a smile. You're pretty as a picture and I hope that you would stay. But quickly as your love arrived, it all faded away. Quickly as your love arrived, it all faded away. I remember seeing you there with other guys. I had to find a place to hide so no one would see me cry. You never were my sweetheart, though I'd hope one day you'd be. But then you found a guy you thought was better than me. Then you found a guy you thought was better than me. Well, I've been around a while, I should have been wise. A pretty girl has chances for a lot of guys, but there's one thing that I still can't see. What made you think this person could be better than me? What made you think this person could be better than me? He followed you to work and then he followed you back home. He blocked you in your driveway, he harassed you on the phone. 2 in the morning and he's rapping on your door. Well, could this be the guy that you traded me in for? Could this be the guy that you traded me in for? The hurt is mostly healed now, but the process has been slow. It should have healed completely because it's happened long ago. But wherever you are now, I hope that you'd agree that you should have a man as good or better than me. You should have a man as good or better than me. Around a while, I should have been wise. A pretty girl has chances for a lot of guys, but there's one thing that I still can't see. What made you think this person could be better than me? What made you think this person could be better than me? Ready for the last half of my double whammy. What's that? Yeah, I guess so. shot.
I haven't tried it. Okay.
Okay. So I guess I'll need this one down here.
Get that on.
That'll help run it.
Probably.
Just want to move closer.
Let's see how it's
Oh, check.
Does it sound all right? Is the guitar okay?
Sound good. Oh, he wanted this woman. I played this before in the dulcimer a few times. One day a man and a beautiful woman walked along a neighborhood street. They said hello and greeted and spoke to each other at the place their paths did meet. He felt a tug pull hard on his heartstrings. He knew then he was in love, so he prayed for the hand of this beautiful woman to the Lord in heaven above. He wanted this woman, he had no other. He said, I'm gonna make this gal my wife someday. He wanted this woman 'cause she was beautiful, and he hoped to God she would feel the same way. But he soon found, to his disappointment, that she loved another man, who in turn loved another woman, who lived in a foreign land. The years went by, their hearts grew heavy in depression. They did pine, hoping that prospective lovers would one day have a change of mind. He wanted this woman, he had no other. He said, I'm gonna make this gal my wife someday. He wanted this woman 'cause she was beautiful, and he hoped to God she would feel the same way. Was cold and dark, last day of November. Their hearts stopped and they both died. Down there at rest, without any worries, they lie together side by side. Now they're at rest, without any worries. They lie together side by side.
Rainy days and Mondays. Jared Smitherman is going to play harmonica. We just sort of put this together loosely in the back.
First time playing blues harmonica.
He's never played blues, so we
so we had a 20
did a
minute
crash
session
course.
there. You gonna do it?
I'm going to play. Let me play it as loud as I'm going to play it. Can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
This song is called The Crazy Man Blues. We've all had those days. Ready? Woke up this morning, listening to the voices in my head. They were talking to each other, saying it was a day to drink. And I hold on to my sanity, but this ain't nothing but calamity. See, I'm hanging by a thread. And then them voices said, man, we'd be better off to stay in bed. I got the crazy, I sure got the crazy man blues. Listen to me, people, the voices always choose. They gain and I lose. I'm just a crazy man singing some crazy blues. Well, the first voice is Hannah. She dresses me up in yellow. I look like a big crazy banana. Another voice is Lotka, and he likes Polish vodka. Puts it in the freezer, man. Likes to drink it real ice cold. I sing the blues with the throats that froze. Makes me like wearing yellow clothes. 'Cause I got the crazy, Lord, you got the crazy man blues. Listen to me, people, voices always choose. Yeah, they gain, well, I lose. I'm just a crazy man and I'm singing some crazy old blues. If you dare to come around, walking up to my place, voices make an awful sound to get right up in your face. See, it's not that I'm outrageous, but I'm here to tell you that crazy is contagious. First you're up, then you're down. But now this ain't no news, 'cause man, got the crazy man blues. I got the crazy, Lord, I got some crazy man blues. Oh yeah. Listen to me, people, the voices always choose. Yeah, they gain and I lose. See, I'm just a crazy man and I'm singing crazy man. Give Jared a big hand for playing the blues for the first time. A few years ago, I wrote a song, Civil War song called Shiloh, but I was never very happy with it. I don't know how many people know where Shiloh is or what Shiloh was, but it was one of the first large battles in the South fought in the spring of 1862. And technically, I think the press said it was a victory for the South, but it was a wake-up call for the South because they suddenly realized that they were not going to be able to win the war in just a few months. This is told from the perspective of one of the soldiers. Stood by my horse, laid a hand on my leg. Asked for my hat, with a ribbon in the band. Kissed her sweet lips, brought a cheer from the boys. Tossed the hats in the air and started singing. What a happy, happy noise. A month or two, my daddy said, it's all it will take. Place and lead in their lines. Rebel yell rise from the bottom of your soul. Watch the formations break as they run for home on their yellow Yankee legs. Cheer from the boys as we rode away. Left the songs behind, no more happy, happy noise. Rode to the west, trained hard every day. For that blue coat Yankee army might be headed our way. We marched through the night over some muddy, muddy roads. Never knew where we were, but we were spoiling for a fight. As we got at first light to the opening shots, the rifle fire rapid, the cannons were hot. Each tree blew, covered the dead. Gray and blue tried to drink where the water was blood red. At the end of the day, we were licking our wounds. Groans of the dying was loud, the loudest noise. At the end of the fight, they said we had won. With so many missing boys, I think nothing had been gained. Rode on the flanks, we covered the rear, marching men, horses, hooves. Now this is our noise. Yes, we're all men now. Gone are the boys, gone are the boys. Gone, gone are the boys.
Don Williams song. She packed up her suitcase and walked to the door. She said she won't come back like she's done before. And I bet she's in Dallas before it gets dark. And I know she's thinking She's breaking my heart. She knows I love her, so she thinks I'm wrong. And she never knew me. She never knew me at all. She knows I love her, and I know I need her. God knows to please her. I've tried, and I've tried. By now, if I know her, she's changed her mind. She'll go off the highway and have a good cry, and then, like a lost child, she'll want to come home. She thinks I'm waiting here by the phone. She'll stop in some cafe and give me a call. She never knew me. She never knew me. She never knew me at all.
That was her loss, her loss.
Now if I can figure out what I do with my pick. Then if she got a pick, a pick.
I got a box of them right there.
It's not a Bob Dylan song.
If today was not a distant highway, if tonight was not a crooked trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to you at all. Yes, only if my own true love was waiting, and if I could hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, no, if she was lying by me, then I might in my bed once again. I can't see my reflection in the water. I can't speak sounds that show no pain. I can't hear the echo of my footsteps, or remember the sound of my own name. Yes, no, if my own true love was waiting, and if I could hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, no, if she was lying by me, then I might in my bed once again. There's beauty in that silver singing river. There's beauty in that sunrise in the sky. None of these and nothing else can touch the beauty that I remember in my true love's eyes. It's knowing if my own true love is waiting, if I could hear her heart softly pounding. It's knowing if she was lying by me, then I'd lie in my bed once again.
I missed the last open mic, went to Mexico with the wife and kind of had a good time. I missed it but didn't miss it that much. I'm going to do a song I wrote. You know, when we were young, we didn't have no GPS, we didn't have no, you know, Nintendos. We had to play on our bikes outside. So I wrote this little song here, kind of, you know, talk about us old timers. It's called We Were Cool. Now when I was a young kid, early on my own, I didn't have no GPS, I didn't have no phone, I didn't have no computer, didn't have no iPod, didn't have no Nintendos, didn't have no rock guys. Yeah, but we were still cool. Yeah, we were still cool. I had a Stingray bike with a banana seat. We'd go from town to town, down street to street. We might stop once in a while, we might get in a fight, but we had to be home before the street light. Then I hit my teens, now things begin to change. I saw the girl next door in a whole different way. I had hair in places I couldn't conceive. I had the power of love now deep down in me. Man, that was cool. Man, that was cool. I had the Beatle boots with the long curly hair. I had a crooked smile and a lustful stare. I had a peace sign on my corduroy pants. I had a Nehru shirt with some granny glasses. Man, that was cool. Man, that was cool. Then I went to high school, got my driver's license, had a 340 Duster. Man, that was lightning. We'd go to the drive-in, park in the back, couldn't tell you what we saw, didn't worry about that. Man, that was cool. Man, that was cool. I had the Flag Brothers shoes with the bell-bottom pants. I had the polyester shirt with the paisley print. I had the afro hair with the power hand pick. It would serve as a weapon when you got in a fit. Man, that was cool. Man, that was cool. Now that I'm older, I got all that stuff on the World Wide Web. If that ain't enough, I got an eBay account, I got a Kindle Fire, I got an iPod Nano, I got Wi-Fi wireless. Man, I'm still cool. Man, I'm still cool. All right, thank you. You know, sometimes you get in your 60s, they say that old man can't rock, you know. So I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna get modern. I'm gonna do something up to date, some new song here. But everyone's gonna get happy. You ready to get happy? Might be crazy what I'm about to say. Well, the sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon about to go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the youth. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Here comes bad news, they're talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't go back. Well, I probably should warn you, guess what? I'll be alright. No offense to you, my friend, don't waste your time. That's why, 'cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you know that happiness is the truth. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't no one. Bring me down, my level's too high. Bring me down, can't no one. Bring me down, I'm gonna tell you why. Bring me down, can't no one. Bring me down, my level's too high. Bring me down, I said, 'cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't no one. Bring me down, my level's too high. Bring me down, can't no one. Bring me down, I'm telling you now. Bring me down, can't no one. I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. But I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you know that happiness is to you. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Try singing that with a dry mouth.
Yeah, the reason I started was because 3 years ago I was diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis. So I decided to take a guitar to help with my memory, muscle tone, and my coordination. The first song I'm going to do is the one that I had written. It is called Down This Old Dirt Road. She put the letter under her pillow. She cried herself to sleep. He left her this morning. The trouble that he'll keep. It's a long It's a song that I did not write, but it's one of my favorite songs. It's called LA International Airport.
Hit 100 signal lights, Peter Bill's a traffic fight. Getting through these doors has been so slow. Stewardess in a mini skirt, hippie in a leather shirt, started Norway to Naples, Rome. While I'm wondering where it's at, I see a Paris diplomat. College kids are trying to get home. LA International Airport, where the big jet engines roar. LA International Airport, I won't see them anymore. Baggage car goes quickly by, see my case and start to cry. Stumble to the lounge to be alone. While I'm trying to get some rest, I bite my lip and I try my best to fight the pain that's making me leave home. Soaring high above the heavens in a 747, fighting back the thirst in my eyes. Captain's voice so loud and clear amplifies into my ear, assuring me I'm flying friendly skies. LA International Airport, where the big jet engines roar. LA International Airport, I won't see him anymore.
Thank you very much.
I got the guitar tuned way down tonight because I'm having a sinus disaster. It's like one of those sneezes, you know it's coming and it's going to wait till I get up here. There's your laugh and poke at me tonight. Start out with a bad joke. The first song I'm going to do is called Ace in the Hole. It's a kind of one I've been sitting on, hadn't really been playing it out a whole lot because it's off the new album that isn't out yet, and you know it's like one of the good ones that you want to save for last. But I really want to play it tonight. It's about me and basically my life story as a musician, starting out as a kid, and here I am, far from a kid. But you know, you're only as old as you act. So it's called Ace in the Hole.
chair to the table and I walked away. You can bet all those nickels that you want from me that I'll be back again tomorrow. So just save me a scene, deal me a better day. Now those old cards are wise, they've been up, they've been down, and a little rough around the edges. But you just might win if I throw you the right one. And the faces of kings look away from the queens, although Jack is so dull and lonely. I've got them all right and I'm on up to I am an ace in the hole. I'm gonna fold from now, right now. I'm a little bit tired of losing. So I push my chair to the table and I walk away. You can bet all those nickels that you want from me that I'll be back again tomorrow. So just save me a seat and deal me a better day. Let's play. Yeah, you can go to GarySanders.net and listen to that and order the album when it's ready. Hopefully it'll be ready tomorrow, but who knows. Just keep looking at GarySanders.net. There's all kinds of music you can go in there and listen to. Downloads free on there too, so you can buy the CD and download a bunch of old stuff. I've been doing this a little while. I beat this thing to death. It never stays in tune. Alright, this is an oldie but a goodie. It was recorded by a favorite band of mine back in 1970, and they were far from the first recording, so we'll see it. I was looking at the sky. The sun turned on a blur, and the thunder clouds rolled by. The sea began to shiver, and the wind began to moan. It must have been a sign for me to leave you well alone. I was born without you, baby, but my feelings were a little bit too strong. You never said you loved me, and I don't believe you can, 'cause I saw you in a dream and you were with another man. You looked so cool and casual, and I tried to look the same, but now I've got to know you. Tell me, who am I to blame? I was born without you, baby, but my feelings were a little bit too
this iron in my heart. I just can't keep from crying, 'cause you say we've got to part. Sorrow grips my voice, I stand here all alone and watch you slowly take away a love I've never known. I was born without you, baby, 'cause my feelings were a little bit too strong, just a little bit too strong.
How y'all doing? I'm Chuck Richard. I'm from Cullman, Alabama, right here. I'm just a small town folk. Alright, I'm on music, but I'm gonna start off with some Johnny Cash. Hope y'all enjoy it. Well, I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. And don't be scared to clap now, you know. Let's have a good time. It might be Monday, but tomorrow's Tuesday. The week gets better. We got Friday to look forward to. Alabama playing again, get to redeem themselves. Auburn's gonna win again, maybe. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I knew I had it coming, and I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move a little farther down the line, far away from Folsom Prison, but that's where I gotta stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank y'all, thank y'all. This next song I wrote is called Country Boy. It's for y'all lovely ladies out there. Y'all can find me on Facebook, Chuck Richard, guitar songwriter. I appreciate your support. I'm gonna keep on doing this thing. I've been playing a lot of shows lately, and it's all starting to come together for me, and I'm gonna keep on going. I'm 22 and I wanna make a difference. You know, I just don't see a lot of want to with America a lot sometimes, you know, sometimes. And there's gonna have a generation like me have to come up behind it and do something. You know, stand up for what you believe in. Like, you know, it's America, we have rights, you know. I want peace, but you know, someone's gotta say something. But this is called Country Boy, hope y'all like it. Up on skyscraper, chasing that dollar. Girl, you done forgot how to live. Won't you come on down, come on around, come to my holler. Get some mud on that Mercedes-Benz. What you need is a country boy with strong hands and a farmer's stand. Fouls all day in the sunshine, hold you all night by the starlight, yeah. What you need is to take it slow, out on a back road. Feel the weight of the world off your shoulders. Lay down in my arms, let me hold you, 'cause I'm your country boy. I'm your country boy. Girl, why don't you ditch that business suit and kick off those high heels? Grab a ball cap, boots and jeans. Girl, step on up, climb on in, let's kick it 4 wheels. Let's go make some A-cup memories, just me and you, baby. Cause what you need is a country boy with strong hands and a farmer's stand. Plows all day in the sunshine, holds you all night by the starlight, yeah. What you need is to take it slow, out on a back road. Feel the weight of the world off your shoulders. Lay down in my arms, let me hold you. Cause I'm your country boy. I'm your country boy.
Okay. Sorry for my sinuses are acting up. You have to forgive me for that. I was going to do 2 songs, but my guitar player ran out on me. So hopefully we'll try again for the next open mic. But this is going to be a Halloween song. This is for a Halloween song. You probably all know this anyway. We're going to go back to today's Saturday morning cartoons. We're all brainwashed that time, and there's no cable or internet during that time. That means you children should know that. Oh, they're ignoring me. But like I said, we were all brainwashed watching Saturday morning cartoons, and one of them is known as the Groovy Ghoulies. They're from the Archie series, and God knows what were we thinking watching that crap. But I like the comics. I like the comics. And anyway, it's close to Halloween, and this song's one of it. And you probably know this is called Groovy Ghoulie. And please sing along too. When I grow up, I wanna do my thing. When I grow up, I'll be anything. Will you all see that I'm real cool? When I grow up, I'll be a groovy cool. Every kid has a vision of what he wants to be. A fireman, a movie star, or a sailor out to sea. Or have you heard about the ghoul of what he wants to be? Listen here and you'll find out what he wants to be. Sorry guys. When I grow up, I wanna do my thing. When I grow up, I'll be anything. Will you all see that I'm real cool? When I grow up, I'll be a groovy cool. I'll be a groovy cool. And living in a haunted house with lots of
just love Carlo. It was amazing. Where did he go? Oh, he's there. That was cute, Carlo. Never know what to expect with that guy, but it's always fun. Two for me this time. Gonna do you some Irish stuff. Both are songs. Both are songs with a little bit of a story. So bear with me. I think it must be that one. First one is about a boxer. He's a guy that came from Cork in Ireland, and he used to fight. His name was Joe Doyle. And he came to the United States to become world champion. So he did a couple of fights. He won them. So he became the contender. And he never got past being the contender because he fell to the Irish curse. Booze and women. I never understood what was wrong about that, but somehow it seems it makes boxing hard. Anyway, so the title of the song is The Contender, aka Joe Doyle. When I was young and I was in my day, could have stolen that woman's heart, there was a way. And I'd sing into the morning, sing a blaze until the dawn, long before I was the man you see today. I was born beneath a star that promised all. Could have lived my life between Cork, Cub and York. But a wheel of fortune took me from the highest point and shook me. By the bottle live, by the bottle I must fall. But here in the mirror on the wall, I see the dream is fading from the contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the matador, Raven. And when I die, I'll die a drunk out on the street. You can count me out till 10 in clear defeat. And the pipers sigh around me, let the pipers there resound me. There I rest until the Lord of love I'll meet. 'Cause there is a mirror on the wall. I see the dream is fading from the contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the matador is raven. Let the starry plough around me, let the pipers that resound me. There I rest until the Lord of love I'll meet. As a matter of fact, he was right. He did die. He went back to Cork, not able to fight anymore, but he still looked impressive, and he had the reputation of being that awesome boxer. So he went back to Ireland, back to Cork, and he became a bouncer in a bit of a sleazy nightclub in a bit of a sleazy part of Cork. And he died. Must say, it wasn't only the booze, they put a knife in him too, that wasn't very healthy. So that together made it a bit bad for him. Second song. We all get older, and we all hope that we get old in good health. And looking around here, you see quite a few people who are capable to get that done. That's not done to everybody. And some of us die on all sort of causes, it's hard to say. And some of them get unhealthy and live long forever. This is a song about a man and a woman who were together for a very, very long time. And then the man develops Alzheimer. And for some reason, the song was written here in America. It's called The Dutchman. It's a pretty song, I love it. It was written by Lime Clancy, for the ones who know that, from the Clancy Brothers.
The Dutchman's not a kind of man who gives a thump, jumped in the dam that holds his dream in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the summer, Margaret brings him breakfast, she believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. If matters he can be, but Margaret only sees this sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Sea. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that to me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes, his cabin coat all patched with love that Margaret sewed in. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watched the tugboats down canals, calls out when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes and takes him home again. Through unforgiven streets that hold him, oh, he holds her hand. Sometimes he thinks he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Sea. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers
windmills swirl the winter. She wants his muffler tighter. They sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the Jew. He sees her for a moment, calls her name. She makes the bed singing a love song, a song she remembers when she was young. He hums a line or two. They hum in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep, and Margaret blows the candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Thank you.
Thanks. We came down from Huntsville, avoided the storms, and I appreciate y'all being here. Bob, thanks for having us. There's not a lot of places for us to play, so appreciate it. Yeah. Everybody's got a shadow. This song is about a bad experience my shadow and I had. Well, I've been walking the streets since you left me, trying to find where I went wrong. And the street lights remind me I miss you, 'cause my shadow and me, we're alone. From the first time you kissed me on my cheek, my old shadow's been sharing the street, holding hands, the four of us do. My love was meant for you. My shadow's not talking to me now. He's mad at me being a fool, and so lonely here without you. And my shadow's a dim shade of blue. When you told me that our love was through, my old shadow cried, leaving with you. When your shadow took you out that door, he raced across the floor. My shadow's not talking to me now. He's mad at me being a fool. I'm so lonely here without you. Shadow's a dim shade of blue. I'm so lonely here without you, and my shadow's a dim shade of blue. My shadow's a dim shade of blue. Thank you. Second song I want to play for you tonight, I want to take you out to a train yard. Hear a big old diesel engine going by, and then the crickets are chirping. And then off on a little grassy knoll, there's a little fire burning. And there's a guy sitting there, and his name is Clyde. sitting by a fire, poking at a can of beans, with crickets as a choir. He's always been a wandering soul, drifting place to place, never really feeling whole, wishing it would change. He sees her in the firelight, and he looks into her eyes, remembering how she whispered love as she hugged him every night. Her beauty was appealing, but she couldn't make him stay, 'cause Clyde was bound to wander, and he threw her love away. All alone he lives his life out on the road, feeling emptiness inside. Growing old, he's got a longing in his heart that he'll find peace before he dies. And as the embers start to fade, he curls up on the ground, gazing at the sky above and wondering where he's bound. The stars are all in order, with the planets in their place. Clyde is just a shooting star with destiny to chase. All alone he lives his life out on the road, feeling emptiness inside. Growing old, he's got a longing in his heart, he'll find peace before he dies. Clyde the hobo, sitting by a fire.
I think first of all, I was going to tell you, man and woman got married, and she told her new husband, said, I got a shoebox here, but I don't want you to look into it till I tell you when it's ready. 68 years passed by. And it was time now for her to go meet her maker, so she called her husband and said, it's time to open up the shoebox. They opened it up, and there was two little dolls that she had knitted, and $100,000. He said, well, boy, that sure is pretty little dolls you got. Where'd they come from? She said, every time you hurt my feelings, or you did something that made me mad, I knitted the doll. He said, well, that's nice. I must have been a pretty good husband. He said, where'd the $100,000 come from? She said, I sold all the other dolls. A little bit of Elvis, I guess.
When I walk through that door, baby, be polite. You're gonna make me sore if you don't treat me right. Don't you ever kiss me once, kiss me twice.
A dreaming eye.
Well, I don't know what you've been told. It's not fair to tease. If you come on cold, I'm really gonna freeze. If you don't want me to be cold as ice,
A dreaming eye.
make me feel at home. If you really care, scratch my back and run your pretty fingers through my hair, you know I'll be your slave, if you ask me to. But if you don't behave, I'll walk right out on you. If you want my love, then take my advice. A dreamy night, make me feel at home. If you really care, scratch my back and run your pretty fingers through my hair, you know I'll be your slave, if you ask me to. But if you don't behave, I'll walk right out on you. If you want my love, then take my advice. A dreamy night, dreamy night. If you really want my love, then dreamy night. I got a woman mean as she can be. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me. A black cat up and died of fright because she crossed his path last night. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me. It's so hard it bruised my lips. It hurts so good my heart just slipped. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me. Strangest gal I ever had. She's never happy unless she's mad. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me. Making love without a smile, oh, hot dog, it drives me wild. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me. Sometimes I think she's almost mean as me.
All right.
Thank you.
Roy.
Well now, I'd like to thank these people right here in the front row. Appreciate it. See a lot of people here from, where you guys from? Oh, Minnesota? You're from Minnesota? You guys should come out too. I'll talk to the people at Channel 2. Never mind. All right, this first song I'm going to do is a song called Free Gift from God. And it's my sincerest wish and hope that everybody here would accept that free gift from God. But if you don't know what the free gift from God is, we could talk about it later, by the way. Or maybe you listen to the song. That sounds about right. Lost her mind. Now it's hard to find, 'cause everywhere that they looked, like a fish with a hook, too concerned on what they took, even in their pocketbooks, they will never know. With all they've lost, all it's cost, 'cause they don't really want to see things that rot internally. It is not a mystery to the likes of you and me, but they're blind to it. If If all I was what I be, then when he comes in the night like a thief, could I say that I am ready? I know for sure, cause the Bible tells me, if I confess and I believe, he will never forget nor leave. So with my heart I do believe, it's a free gift from God to me. Think they know, but they won't show. If you never tell no one about the Lord's only Son, how His grace has begun, how He saves everyone, they will never know. But there's still time for you to find a love for you that is true. With you only really knew, so I will give you a clue. Here is all you have to do: take a leap of faith. If all I was what I be, when he comes in the night like a thief, could I say that I am ready? I know for sure, cause the Bible tells me, if I confess and I believe, he will never forsake nor leave. So in my heart I do believe, it's a free gift from God to me. Can't you see that he wants to be with you and me? Constantly. So don't you turn away and burn, cause the only way is to be saved. If all I was what I be, then when he comes in the night like a thief, could I say that I'm ready? I know for sure, cause the Bible tells me, if I confess and I believe, he will never forsake nor leave. So with my heart I do believe, it's a free gift from God to me. You're running out of time. You're running out of time. You're running out of time. Thank you. Thank you very much. I still didn't get you guys. This song I call In My Dreams. It's where I see Dennis. I'm just kidding. It was a nightmare, really. In my dreams, I'm a lot like you. And what I mean is that I don't know what to do. Cause when I'm thirsty, I need a drink of water. And in my dreams, I'm a lot like you. When my head is the color of blue, and when you come around, you show me what to do.
'Cause in my thinking I can be so wrong, but in my head it's the color of blue. Now in my dreams and in my head, in my heart and in my hands, you're the only one that I ever need. So won't you come and stay a while with me? Now won't you come and stay a while with me? Now in my heart is where you stay until I depart. It will be that way. And when I'm gone, will you remember me? 'Cause in my heart is where you stay. Now in my hands is how I hold you. And if I feel you slipping, I'ma grab onto you. 'Cause I won't let you go without a fight. 'Cause in my hands is how I hold you. Now in my dreams and in my head, in my heart and in my hands, you're the only one that I ever need. So won't you come and stay a while with me? Now won't you come and stay a while with me? Now won't you come and stay a while with me?
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. I was just thinking the other day, a lot of you know that I used to be a firefighter. And I was thinking, man, I've spent more years now out of firefighting than I spent in it during my career.
Our tax dollars at work.
Our tax dollars hard at work. He climbs the stairs to the attic with faltering step. He closes and latches the door. He makes his way to a corner, brushes at the cobwebs, and he drops them in the dust on the floor. And then with rising emotion, he picks up the old fire helmet that he's worn fighting fires way back when. And the old eyes grow bright. You can see by their light the captain is riding on the fire engine again. The captain walks down the street and he enters the station past a locker that still bears his name. Men shake his hand and they ask him, "Hey Cap, when you coming back to work?" "Ah, it's just a ritual, it's part of the game." And the captain, he tells them all stories from the many that he remembers. The early days of station number 10. And as he mentally retraces other times and other places, the captain is riding on the fire engine again. attention, standing ready to face the word before it today. And 6 men placed a coffin on the host bed and then saluted. They know that the captain would have liked it that way. On a stone in the graveyard, there's a fitting inscription, as suggested by one of the men. Once a man has fought fire, he can never really retire, and the captain's riding on the fire engine again. Yeah, it kind of sticks with you, some of the things.
What about the Dalmatian?
What about what? The Dalmatian? Well, we had one at 25. His name was Smokey, and he was a good dog. If they made a run and he was out in the neighborhood somewhere and wasn't over by the station, oh, it broke his heart because he had to make those runs with him. But anyhow, well, the guys didn't especially like him, the ones that rode the tailboard. You know, you got ones that hang on to the thing on the back of fire engines, or they used to, because when they get a run and if Smokey could get to that engine, he'd jump up and he'd get up on top of it by the monitor gun, and they'd go flying down the road. The sirens are going and no Smokey are howling, and Smokey gets so excited he would start pee-peeing, okay? And the guys on the tailboard,
Our tax dollars in Florida.
they learned to hang on to that bar and duck down real low. But anyhow, that must have been one of those stories the captain tells. Now let's see. Some years ago, back when I was still working for the fire department, I wrote a song that I kind of liked, and I sent it in to American Songwriter magazine, and it got like runner-up for that issue, and all the lyrics, the words were printed. Anyhow, 6 months later, another song came out very similar, and I'm very proud for John Anderson and his platinum Seminole Wind song. My song wasn't that good, but it was interesting. I close my eyes and I ride the spirit wind. I taste the endless freedom of the sky. Oh, Spirit Fathers, prepare me for my journey to a land where the Lakota never die. Well, the black hills of my fathers lie naked, torn and cold. The white eyes shame our sacred ground for the metal they call gold. Earth Mother cries in sadness, and the wolf grows long and thin. He longs to join his brothers as they ride the spirit wind. Well, the old men speak in visions as they cast their reading stones. Soon great fires will burn the earth and leave beside our bones. In the lodges of my people, the death chants will begin as we call in the Lakota to ride the spirit wind. And I close my eyes and ride the spirit wind. I taste the endless freedom of the sky. prepare me for my journey to where the Lakota never die. Thank you.
Okay, this is one I wrote a couple years ago. I didn't know it was going to become my theme song, but it's called "The Devil Just Won't Leave Me Alone." Her lips are such a sweet temptation. They might lead me down to my damnation. Her voice tells me to stay a while. Her boyfriend, he ain't home. No, the devil just won't leave me alone. Last night I was rolling in the clover. This morning I missed church. I was a little bit too hungover. I'm a Baptist. Guess there's no hiding. I'm slipping and I'm backsliding. No, the devil just won't leave me alone. A little easy love, honey, we can have some fun. Who's that at the door? Is that your boyfriend and his gun? What was it thinking? They're gonna carve on my headstone. No, the devil just won't leave me alone. Here comes Jared. This reckless life I lead, it's thrilling. Some say what I need is a good killing. He likes to call me chicken as he eggs me on. No, the devil just won't leave me alone. No, the devil just won't leave me alone. Jared Lewis, y'all. Jared's only been playing guitar 3 months. I'm just amazed. And this is a song I can't remember the lyrics. I really appreciate Jared coming out. I think last time he played about 8 years ago or something. It was before he actually started playing guitar. So this one's called. I wrote this with Chinsey Michael. It's called "Goodbye, Good Times." Goodbye, good times, the good times are gone. Goodbye, good times, the good times are gone. My baby and the good times, they left and moved on. Well, here comes heartache, heartache's heading my way. Well, here comes heartache, heartache's heading my way. Well, my baby left me, heartache's come to stay. Well, she said she loved me forever, said she'd always be with me. I guess forever and always ain't as long as it used to be. Well, goodbye, good times. Goodbye, good times. The good times are gone. Well, goodbye, good times. The good times are gone. Well, my baby and the good times, they done left and moved on. They done left and moved on. boys. Thank you.